want to take you now to the White House, where moments ago, President Trump spoke about the economic uncertainty caused by a growing trade war with Canada. Let's listen.
Uncertainty about work ahead.
Well, I think they're going to do great. I think our country had to do this. We had to go and do this. They've taken away other.
In a shocking turn of events, Canada has just taken a bold step that could completely shake up its economic relationship with the United States. President Donald Trump, known for his hardline approach to trade and his America First policies, is reportedly seeing this as a direct threat. Today, we're breaking down what Canada has done, why it's causing panic in Washington, and how this could completely shift the balance of economic power in North America. For decades, the United States and Canada have maintained one of the world's closest trade partnerships. Each year, over $700 billion worth of goods and services flow between the two nations. From energy and automobiles to agriculture, technology, and critical minerals, the US has consistently been Canada's largest trading partner, giving Washington considerable influence over its northern neighbor. But that influence is now facing unprecedented challenges. Canada's latest strategy is a clear signal that it's ready to reduce dependency on US markets. For years, Ottawa has quietly been exploring trade diversification. Tensions during Trump's presidency, tariffs on steel and aluminum, threats to withdraw from NAFTA, and unpredictable trade policies accelerated this process. The message from Canada is loud and clear. They're ready to chart an independent path. So what exactly has Canada done? In a groundbreaking move, the Canadian government has expanded its trade partnerships with major Asian and European nations, bypassing traditional US-centric routes. The focus has been on the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP, and the Canada-EU Trade Agreement, CETA. Recently, Canada finalized a significant deal with Japan and South Korea for high-tech energy exports and critical minerals, resources vital for electric vehicles, renewable energy, and future technology industries. What makes this deal extraordinary is that these exports no longer rely heavily on US transit routes or approval. Canada is establishing direct trade channels, effectively reducing America's long-standing leverage over its northern neighbor. The move demonstrates Canada's strategic vision: economic independence, resilience, and freedom from political unpredictability. Trump's reaction has been as fiery as expected. Sources close to him suggest he sees Canada's move as a direct affront to US influence. In recent rallies, Trump criticized allies who take advantage of American markets while negotiating deals behind Washington's back, a clear reference to Ottawa's new trade direction. He reportedly called this a mistake that will hurt both countries, though analysts argue his concern is more about losing control than economics. For decades, Washington leveraged its economic might to shape Canada's energy exports, pipeline development, and international policies. Canada's recent moves threaten to weaken that influence significantly. This isn't just a minor shift, it's a strategic realignment with global implications. Why does this matter so much? Because the US doesn't just wield military power, it relies heavily on economic leverage to maintain global dominance. If Canada, one of its closest allies, can successfully bypass US markets, other nations may follow. The ripple effect could challenge America's control over trade and resources across the continent. Experts warn that Canada's growing ties with Asia and Europe may cost the US billions in trade revenue while eroding its grip over critical supply chains. Canada is rich in essential resources like oil, natural gas, lithium, cobalt, and rare minerals, all pivotal for emerging technologies and renewable energy solutions. By exporting these directly to global partners, Canada is stepping into a position of independence that could inspire other nations to do the same. The international response has already been significant. European nations have applauded Canada's decision, calling it a strategically smart move toward more balanced trade. Asian economies are eager to collaborate with Ottawa for stable, politically neutral supply chains. Even Mexico, another key U.S. ally under the USMCA, is reportedly observing Canada's new strategy. So what happens next? Canada appears committed to its independent path, sending a clear message that it will no longer be a passive player in a system dominated by Washington. The U.S. now faces a choice: adapt to this evolving economic reality, or risk losing even more influence over its closest partners. Trump's public outrage is likely just the first sign that Washington recognizes the gravity of the situation. The broader implications cannot be overstated. North America is witnessing a historic shift. For the first time in modern history, one of America's closest allies is asserting independence in a way that challenges long-standing U.S. leverage. The world is watching, and other nations may take note, potentially reshaping global trade patterns in the coming years. One thing is crystal clear: the economic order in North America is changing. Canada has proven that even the United States' oldest and most trusted allies can pursue their own path when pushed toward independence. This move is bold, calculated, and potentially transformative, not just for Canada, but for the entire global economic landscape. If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss updates on global politics, trade shifts, and major economic stories. Stay tuned. This story is far from over, and the next chapter may surprise even the experts.